Hi, happy Sunday. This is Christy Jones with ChristyJones.com. I'm a certified health coach and I specialize in digestive health. And I had a couple things that keep coming up that a lot of my clients are experiencing, and I wanted to share some tips with you and see if this information might be helpful for you. One of the things that I do within my health coaching practice is help people build a healthy digestive system, but a lot of times I get questions about backaches and headaches and people feeling like they're just so tight and holding so much tension in their shoulders and in their head. And so one of the key tools that I use within my practice is something called belly button healing. This is actually a belly button healer. You might not have ever heard this before, but this is one of my key tools that I use within my practice. And it has many uses, one of which is you actually stick it in your belly button, and 5 minutes of belly button healing reduces stress like an hour of meditation and increases mental focus. So it's a fabulous tool. But I wanted to show you today, I might show you a little belly button healing too, but I wanted to show you how I use a belly button healer to help release tension from the head and also from the shoulders. So this is a fabulous tool that you can use. So when interestingly enough, that when we're experiencing our shoulders are really tight, it's an indication of what's going on with our digestive system. And so where we really want to be working is our digestive system, and I'll get to that. But just a quick way that you can release tension with a belly button healer is you can just tap your shoulders and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now, massage is always great, but we're not always able to have a massage every day. But this is something that you can do every day. So key is that you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And really just loosening that tension and breathing out that tension that you're holding in your shoulders. So you can just tap anywhere that's comfortable. With the belly button healer, there's 3 sides to it. This is what I usually use for the belly button, but for shoulders, I usually use the bigger side right here. And just feels so good. So if anyone has a belly button healer, you can tap along with me. So that's how I use it for shoulder tension. The other joint that I tap is right here in this joint right here. We tend to hold a lot of tension right here. So our bodies were not designed to really experience the amount of stress that we have these days. And so having different tools that you can use to really reduce stress is very important. Digestive issues are 98% stress. So for us to have a healthy brain, we need to have a healthy gut, and we need to reduce stress. So we can eat the healthiest food on the planet, but if we're under tremendous stress, it's still going to affect our gut. So this feels good here. And then I wanted to show you, the next point I wanted to show you with the belly button healer is this, there's this little round point on the belly button healer. And this is wonderful for releasing tension from your head. So you take it like this and you hold it and you find that spot in your, where your head and your spine come together. There's like when you lean your head back, there's a little dip, and you just find that spot and release tension. So you just kind of move it around, and you can move it all around wherever it's comfortable for you. It might be a little bit painful because we hold a lot of tension there, but we really want to release that tension. So often when somebody is experiencing a headache, they've got too much going on in their head, too much energy in their head, and we need to bring that energy down. So one way is to use the belly button healer to release that energy, and then tap your shoulders. Another thing you can do if you don't have a belly button healer with you, which most people probably don't yet. If you want information on that, you can visit my website. But also if you have a headache or experience a headache, just tapping your head and breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth for a couple minutes, especially that if you drew a line from your ears up to that center point, that's where your soft spot was as a baby. Tapping that point for a couple of minutes will increase circulation to your brain and really release the tension that you're holding in your head. And if you want to tap all over, it just feels good. And release tension. So there's really no wrong place to tap, but give yourself a couple minutes of tapping and breathing to increase the circulation and release the tension in your head. And then just to continue to bring your energy down, I like to tap my chest. And you'll notice if you're hot and you start tapping your chest, your head will cool off. It's pretty amazing. Just how our body works. It's pretty amazing. So tap your chest. And if you don't have a belly button healer, you can tap your abdomen, then go to your abdomen, and that's bringing your energy down once again from your head down to your core, which right under our belly button is our energy center. That is our main energy center for physical health. And so we want to stimulate that area. And so just by tapping with your hands, or you can make fists and tap right under your belly button. Let me see if I can show you that. I'll get up on my knees a little bit, or just the camera down just a little bit. Just by making fists with your hands and being about 4 fingers under your belly button, you can tap this center and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And this is going to bring your energy down. So I've partnered with my dear friends in Monrovia. They run a facility called Body and Brain Yoga, and they teach healing exercises there. And so we've partnered together, and I am able to use their work in my health coaching practice, and I also attend their classes and share what they do with people so they can continue to grow and help as many people as possible. So the next step you'd want to do in tapping right there, once you kind of get that down of just the tapping, is turn your head side to side. And this is an exercise that I start with every morning. It's called brainwave vibration. And in doing this, it's creating energy in your abdomen and releasing water from your kidneys and cooling your brain. So the key philosophy that we're working with is something called water up, fire down. We want a cool head and we want a warm abdomen. So for our healthy microorganisms to thrive, they need warmth, and stress and cold make the unhealthy microorganisms thrive. So key for building our gut is that we are building a warm abdomen. And these exercises plus belly button healing really help with that. Feels good. So now you have a couple of tips when you're releasing energy from your head. If you have a headache, it really is tapping here. You can even tap the back of your neck too, tap your shoulders, tap your chest, and then come down and tap your abdomen. And just doing that maybe for 5 minutes, 10 minutes altogether, your headache will go away. Or if you have a belly button healer, using the belly button healer to bring your energy down is a wonderful way to use that. Now, if you are interested on how to use belly button healer for actually belly button healing, let me show you a little bit of that. Let me see if I can angle this down. So, like I said, this is the belly button healer, and what you do is you stick it in your belly button. And the only time you wouldn't want to use a belly button healer is if you have a hernia or you just had surgery or something like that. Then this would not be the right tool for you at that point in time. But you just press it in your belly button and you're just pumping. You're not pressing too hard, and breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. With belly button healing this was our first area created. This was our umbilical cord was connected to our belly button. So when we are doing belly button healing, we're tapping into all the connections that we have had in our body our whole entire life. And so when we water a tree, we water the root so that the tree is nourished. We wouldn't just water the leaves. Our root is actually our belly button. And so when we stimulate this point, we're connecting to all those connections that have already been there. And we're promoting healing to our whole entire body. So I just think it's so fascinating that we have such a powerful tool and a way to promote healing within our body that until about a year ago I had no idea about. But we make 80% of our immune system in our abdomen, 95% of our serotonin, and 50% of our dopamine is made here. So what we're doing with this is we're a couple different things. One is we hold 33% of our blood here, so we're circulating that blood through our whole entire body and increasing circulation. Whenever we increase circulation, we promote healing. Second is it's tapping into the vagus nerve. And our vagus nerve, when we tap into that, it turns off the stress response in the body and turns on the rest and digest response in the body. So it's turning off stress and turning on the relaxation response in the body. So, you know, minimum I'd say for people is 5 minutes a day of what I would recommend for belly button healing. You know, I encourage people to try and aim for 15 or 20 minutes a day. So, you know, just depending on, you know, time schedule, but 20 minutes is the fabulous magic number for belly button healing. So this gives you a little idea, but it's just simple, relaxing. You can do it watching TV, you can do it standing, sitting, laying down. And what I have seen is how powerful it is for helping people build a healthy digestive system, but not only that, helping with sleep and focus, relaxation, and believe it or not, it really helps people that deal with constipation get regular. So it's a great tool for that. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. And if you have questions about belly button healing, feel free to reach out to me. My website is christyjones.com. Feel free to email me or call me. I would love to share more information. Or if you're dealing with digestive issues, fill out my discovery form and I'd love to plan a session with you and see what we can put in place to help you feel better. Have a great day. Bye.